In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 worst types of dating behaviors, and why they're actually really good for your healing. If you're out there at all in the dating world, I get it. It's hard. You can get hurt. People can ghost you, use you, cheat on you, hurt you in every possible way. And you may think, why is it even worth it? Why am I putting myself out there? Why should I be vulnerable to this rejection, to this abandonment, to all this hurt? But what I'm going to tell you in this video is that these people who hurt you, who ghost you, who cheat on you, who use you, are actually a doorway. They're a portal to your healing. They're actually here to liberate you from all your past wounds, your fears, your beliefs that are no longer serving you, that tell you a story about yourself that have to be let go. These people are here to help you do that. And if you understand that, you will see, you will know, you will now look at it from a different perspective so that it is not time wasted. It is not energy wasted. It is not a failure or a mistake on your part. It is actually showing you what needs to be healed within yourself. I'm April. I'm a soul alignment coach. I guide you back to your soul's original intent so you can live the life that you were meant to live. A life of joy, meaning, purpose, and of course, love. So here are the 5 kinds of people who can hurt you in relationships and situationships, and the beliefs, wounds, and fears that they actually bring up to heal. Number 1, the ghoster. You've all been ghosted before. I'm pretty sure of it. It's a pretty common experience these days. So it's when you think that you have a connection with someone, or you have a date with someone, and they just stop answering your texts or answering your phone calls. They act as if though you don't exist, like you are no longer in existence in their life. And this could be a very hurtful experience. It could bring out a lot of confusion in you. Like, what did I do? What happened? What's wrong with me? I mean, there are so many things that this brings up, but the core wound, the very deep wound that is triggered, or that brings up, or that a ghoster brings up, is the wound of abandonment. The first time I was ever ghosted was pretty early in my foray back into dating after my divorce. And there was this person who I really connected with. We had an amazing date, maybe 6 hours together. And, he was going on vacation the day after the date, so that we just kept the communication going while he was on vacation. And then 4 days later, nothing, zero, where no response to my texts, just like he disappeared, like, dropped off the face of the earth. And so I just felt like there was something in me that was just so devastated. And I couldn't understand it at first, because it wasn't as if we had a long relationship, but we did have a great connection. And, there was this potential, there was this promise of something really, really good. So it was quite devastating, and because of the amount of devastation that I felt, the hurt that I felt, it felt almost disproportional, incongruent to what happened, right? So I was only with him for 6 hours, and yet I was feeling this, this deep hurt inside of me. And it took a while, and I'm not going to tell you exactly the process that I went through because, I am a hypnotherapist, so there's ways that I could deal with, the emotions that come up and what I do in order to really go in to the first time that I felt abandoned. But that's really the thing, as you see this emotion come up, so this abandonment first is to really understand, to name what's happening, right? So I felt this abandonment, and so the next step is to really look at, when was I first abandoned? Who abandoned me? What happened? And really go deep in that. And maybe you can do this in therapy, whether it's, with a hypnotherapist or with another, whether a somatic breathwork healer or any type of healing. But there is this, having this awareness first that it's an abandonment wound, and then heal that abandonment wound. And once you do that, then somebody ghosting you, it's not even going to matter anymore, and it's not like, oh, I don't matter because I don't care about them either. It's not like that false thing that happens, like that tit for tat. It's not like that. It's a true healing, because now you've healed your first abandonment wound. The second type is the player. This is the one who dates multiple women, and perhaps not to your knowledge. It's not the ethical non-monogamous, but it's the one who just doesn't tell you that they're actually seeing multiple women, while seeing you. And so, when you come across this type of person, what he or she is showing you is that you may feel that, oh, you're not special. You want to be chosen. That's the reason why, it hurts so much, because you absolutely feel like you can't fulfill the love that they're searching for. And especially in this monogamous society that we're in, where, we've been taught that there's this the one, or like you see it in a lot of romantic comedy movies, where it's about this, falling in love with that one person and one person only. And and anything, if they want somebody more than you, if they want to, that's somehow, oh, what a betrayal, what an invalidation of who you are. And so when this wound of not feeling special, of, wanting to be the one, but not being good enough to be the one, that you're not enough, this also stems from a childhood wound, this childhood wound of not feeling worthy, and not feeling like you're enough, that you have to prove yourself, you have to prove your worth, that you can't be loved unless you're doing something special, or being someone special. And this womanizer, this player, is like right in your face telling you, yeah, no, you're not special. You're not, good enough. And that's why this is such an important thing to recognize, to say that, why are you giving this authority, this, this role, this job, to another person, to show you how valuable you are, how worthy you are, how special you are? In some way, perhaps in childhood, you were waiting for your parent or caregiver to show you your value. Well, what I'm telling you is that once you see your own value, once you see your own worth, once you know that you're enough, then, you're not going to be shown through a player, through a womanizer, your value. It's not, and even if you're, and perhaps you're even going to change into someone that doesn't even care if you're the only person in somebody else's life. I mean, because that's not how you show your value. That's not how you validate yourself anymore. To be the one and only in somebody's life. That's not how you measure your worth anymore. That's not how um, you feel valuable anymore. It's about what's going on inside of you. It's how you feel about yourself. It's how you feel about your own worth and your own value. And that again takes healing. And so again, this is showing you, this is what an important person to come into your life then, to show you, wow, you are valuable and you're worthy no matter what. The third type of person is the liar. The liar. Now, these are the people who can't tell the truth, who probably started the relationship based on a lie. Do you know how many people I know, friends that I know, who went on dates with people who are actually married? I mean, I myself had an encounter with someone who wouldn't even tell me what their real name was or what their birthday was, and very protective of their identity. And then I found out later on, well, here's the reason why. It's because they were already actually engaged to another person. And so, and so what are, why do liars come into your life? What are they trying to show you? And what I believe they're trying to show you is, remember, people are a mirror. Whatever is going on inside you is what's going to be reflected outside of you. So there's this something within you is inauthentic. So I'd like you to, when you do come up with, a liar, where is it in within yourself that you are living a lie? Where are you inauthentic? So, and what lies are you actually telling yourself? I mean, it could be something like, you're moving through life in a very inauthentic way. Like you're meant to do something, you want to do something, but you're living, another type of life. You're not in soul alignment. You're not truly living the life in a very authentic manner. And so, so that's why, these liars come into your life, is to show you where within yourself are you lying. The fourth type of person is the inconsistent. This is also the person who has like in and out energy, like hot and cold. They're really into you one time and then don't hear from them, or, or they're emotionally distant. So these types of people, the inconsistent, what are they showing to you, right? Why are they here in your life right now? Why are they showing up? And that's because there's a part of you that's also inconsistent, meaning you're confused. They respond to the confusion within you. When you don't know exactly what you want in a relationship, maybe you're the type of person who says, okay, yeah, you know what? I really truly want a deeply committed monogamous relationship. And yet there's also a part of you that wants to explore, that wants to have, this adventure. And so, it's two different things that are competing. So what this person is showing you is, what's really going on inside of you. What do you really want? And maybe, just maybe you want both. Maybe you want the commitment, but you also want the freedom. And then it's just a matter of reconciling that within yourself and saying, and really being truthful and saying, you know what, that's what I need. But when you are confused, when you don't know exactly what it is that you want, then you'll have these types of encounters where they don't know what they want either. They're, like I said, hot 1 minute, cold the next. And so it's about getting to this clarity within you. What is it that you really want? And I believe that when you really truly answer that question, when you get to that core, like, what do I really want, and have that answer, you won't have inconsistent people come into your life anymore either. And the last person I want to talk about is the user. Now, I'm sure there are more types of people that have hurt you that I haven't really talked about in this video, but I'm just going to have those 5, and this last one is the user. Now, you could be used for so many different reasons, right? Somebody could use you as a way to validate who they are. It's like to validate their ego. They text you so that you give them the attention. They're using you in that way. Or maybe they're using you for sex and companionship. They want pleasure. They want to release whatever energy, their attention, and so they're using your body for that. And another one would be like actually using you for your status or your financial resources. Really using you to get their needs met without necessarily also fulfilling your needs. So what is this person? What is this user trying to heal within you? What is it showing you right now? And I believe that what the user is showing you is, are you ready to receive? Are you really ready to receive? So many of us, mostly women, we're so good at giving, right? We're just, there's a part of us, because we were raised to be good girls, to be the ones to care for other people, to care about others' needs, to put other people's needs first, and not really cater to your own needs. And so what this user is showing you is, are you ready to really receive? And are you ready to give to yourself? Only when we give to ourselves, when we truly feel that we are deserving of whatever it is, of love, care, affection, then we are really receiving, the blessings of life, the joy of life, the love that we're meant to receive. So until we get to that point where we're really in the spirit of receptivity, where we're really able to receive completely, gracefully, graciously, where it's not like we feel shame or guilt for even wanting something for ourselves or receiving something, then you won't be used anymore, because you're going to know your worth. You're going to know that you're deserving. You're going to know that you're meant to receive as well, not just give and give and give, and have another person just take and take and take. You're actually ready to receive. When you're actually ready to receive, then you won't be used anymore. Now, I can't remember where I heard this particular quote, but I'm just going to say it because I feel that it encapsulates everything that we've talked about today. And it goes something like this: keep hurting me in order to liberate me. And I thought that was really powerful, because when you are aware enough to use the pain, to use the hurt in order to heal yourself, then you're liberated. You're free. You're free from your past wounding. from your past hurts, from your fears, from the beliefs that no longer serve you. You're free. You're going to be free. And that is the only way to really love, is when you have this freedom inside of you. Because when you have this freedom, then you're going to love in such a, a, a free way, where you're not there to control someone or to have them commit to you to a promise where they're only there because they made a promise to you. I mean, that's more like control. That's not love. But when you're really feeling this freedom within yourself, then you can truly, truly love freely as well. And isn't that what we're all searching for? Love and freedom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you really like this type of content, please subscribe, like, comment, share my video. And if you also want to see what it is that I do, how I help people, you can go to my website. It's wholeheartedsoul.com. Thank you and have a great day.